Hey, what's going on everybody? It's Garrett here and we are back today in Farming Simulator 15, and today we are going to be doing some agroforestry on the American Outback. So first we need to get a sapling planter, which I do not have yet. I've actually never done agroforestry in Farming Simulator before. I've seen a couple videos on it, but that is literally it. So I'm a complete noob. This is going to be an adventure, to say the least. So I'm going to use this tractor because we don't have enough money for both a tractor and a sapling planter. So I'm just going to use the big bud to pull the sapling planter because it's not being used for anything right now. And then we're going to do agroforestry in the home field, and then in the middle of the tree rows we are going to plant grass, or that's what I was hoping to do, or that's what I was thinking about doing. So then we have to browse the section of sapling planters. I don't know how many there are, so we'll see. We'll see what our selection is. Okay. Forestry equipment. Piece plants new trees in the ground. Well, thanks for telling me. Okay. So that's sapling. Okay, so that's the only sapling planter. Okay, you buy. Okay, that's done. This is actually tiny. This is really tiny. Does it need a 3-point? Oh no, I think it needs a 3-point. And this tractor does not have a 3-point. Will it attach though? Nope. Okay. So now I need to know, okay, this thing doesn't have a 3-point either. Okay, we're gonna sell this mixer. I'm thinking about just abandoning the pigs. I don't think we're ever gonna do anything with them. I think that was a stupid idea on my part. Okay, so let's get 66. Oh, dang it. We have one tractor that would work okay for this. Actually, I need to know how much power the thing requires. Requires 100 horsepower. That's going to be easy to supply. Because this is 90 and this is 143. So we'll do this one here. Agro star. Now, big bud I'll just leave there for now. We actually might need a front weight. Yeah, let's get a front weight, because that thing looks kind of huge to be on the front of a tractor. Weights, the big one. Okay. Okay, this is going to be an adventure. Like I said, I've never done agroforestry before. Okay, first I need to fill the implement, which means I need to go to the, what's it called, the garden center to get trees, saplings. I'm trying to plot the best course. No, not that way, the other way. Okay. This is actually like now that I'm looking at this is exactly like the planter that planted the orchard that's at my house. This planter looks really similar, actually. That's pretty cool. Okay. Garden center. Okay, I think it's pretty self-explanatory to get there. Oh, I forgot. This is a slower tractor. Yeah, whatever. Whatever. We'll deal with it. We're getting there. We are getting there. Yeah, this thing's really interesting. Okay, the garden center. Ah, I spy it. I'll spy it. Lol. Sorry, I won't do that voice. That voice is really annoying. To some. It's very amusing to me. Oh, there's my truck. I forgot I left my truck there. Whatever. It's very amusing to me, but other people hate it. Okay. Where are the saplings? Where can I get saplings? Oh, I see. Activate garden shop menu. Pallet of saplings. Buy 20 pieces. We're gonna need a whole lot more than 20 trees. Okay, so 20, 40, 60. Oops. 20, 40, 60, 80, 120. I don't think we're gonna have more than 120 trees that we plant. Oh, this thing can only hold one at a time. So we're gonna make some trips back and forth. Oh, and we don't have a front loader. Oh no. It's gonna be a pain in the butt, because I was thinking we could put them on a truck, but we don't have a front loader. Okay. To the farm we go. We're just gonna cut across fields. Except that one. That one has a fence. We can't cut across it. Actually, is there an implement? I hope there's an implement that'll store pallets of saplings. Nope. Okay. There's the old building where we got the 100 gold coins all stacked into one. Okay, there's our silo. We're getting there. We're getting there. Yay. 20 saplings. 5, 10, 15, 20. Man, 20 is like, wow. Okay. The sapling planter that planted our orchard held a whole lot more than 20 saplings. Held more like 200 saplings. Oh, this hasn't been cultivated yet. Hopefully this thing doesn't have to lower the tree planter. Oh, this might take some time. Oh, and I can't hire a worker? Oh, no. This might have been a dumb idea. This tractor is huge. Not huge, but it should be more than big enough to pull this. You know what, after this pallet we're gonna sell. I'm gonna sell this tractor and get something better. Or, yeah, we'll sell this and we'll sell the big bud, I think. Because look how pathetic this is. This is very pathetic. So one pallet only gets us down one length of the field. Great. However, it will be interesting to see this field full of trees. I will say that. But yeah, this is just pathetic. This is terribly slow. Not 43 spare, in theory, if you have 43 spare horsepower, there should be plenty. I don't know. These rows aren't going to be that straight, but that's okay. Okay, so we're out. Oh, screw that, we'll leave. No, we gotta bring that along. Forgot. Okay. And I don't know if our big John Deere planter cultivates before it plants or what. We're gonna have to see. I think we'll actually sell the wood chipper because we made a good amount of money off of that, and I don't think I'm gonna chip anymore. I think the rest of the forestry that we do in this series is going to just be selling the logs in bulk to the lumber company. So that's my thinking for forestry. So if we have to sell the chipper, it's no big deal. So I should have thought of selling the chipper and getting an over-the-top tractor for this. That would have been so much better. I wonder if I could get a T6. Or actually, I don't know how powerful T6s are. Because I was thinking if we got a T6, then we could have a front loader as well, so we could carry an extra pallet. But then again, I don't know how powerful exactly the T6 is. Okay, how close are we? We're getting there. We're always getting there. Oh, here comes a train. We're gonna dodge it. Haha! Oh, whoops, we hit a pole. But we did dodge the train. That's the most important thing. I've gotten in the way of that train with a truck once, and it completely kung fu'd the truck. The truck was like, it was glitchy as heck. The frame rate went down to like 5 FPS. It was terrible. So, not doing that. We could sell the chipper, and if we really had to, we could sell the 12-wheeler, but I really don't want to sell the 12-wheeler. We can't sell the Big Bud because that's our cultivator tractor. So that's off limits. Okay, so I know one of these bays is the selling bay, and I don't know which one. I'm thinking it's this one. I'm not sure though. We'll go see. Sell vehicle direct. Okay, not that one, it's the other one. Okay. Oh, service. What? Why didn't I even see that sign? That's service. We don't need service. We need to go in here. There we go. I've sold vehicles directly on this map, but I didn't remember which bay it is. Sell, okay. Then also the wood chipper. Sell, yes, okay. Now my curiosity. T6 is only 160. Yeah, we need more than 160. Oh my goodness, we're gonna need to sell some substantial things. We're not going to do silage anymore, I don't think. So we can sell the silage harvester. As much as it hurts me to do this. That was what got us our start. Anyway, we'll get... Actually, just to be safe, I'm going to get a T8. It's just a good utility tractor. I like it a lot. It's good for just random work. That's 320 horsepower. If a 320 horsepower tractor, well, let me see. Yeah, 300. You know what? Screw it. We're getting the Smart Tracks because it's a good utility tractor as well, and I do not want to go skimpy. Because that 4 miles an hour, that was terrible. And this one's very quick. I think it's actually quicker than the T8, so that's good for going back and forth to the garden shop to get our pallets of saplings. See, this one's a lot quicker. Smart Tracks is one of my favorite tractors. It's like... So is the T8. The T8 and the Smart Tracks are two of my favorite tractors. It's hard to... they're both about the same size, but the Smart Tracks is a whole lot more powerful because it has tracks and more traction and has a bigger engine, but it's like the same size, but I like it. New Holland and John Deere, they're it's kind of funny. New Holland and John Deere are huge rivals in the real world. They're huge rivals. And I like both of them. They're probably my two favorite tractor brands. It's New Holland and John Deere. Okay. Okay. Here we are. Can pick up another pallet. Refill. And then we're going to leave some space in between the rows just because I do want to plant grass in the middle of the rows. If this thing only goes like 2 miles an hour quicker, like 6 miles an hour, I might nerd rage. I really actually might nerd rage. Be like, why did I even choose agroforestry? Should have done research, but I wanted to do this my first time on camera just so it's an adventure and raw footage. Never done this before. Never ever. And then we'll probably be able to harvest this field near the end of the series because trees take forever to grow. So it'll probably be towards the end of the series when we harvest this field. Maybe I'll save it for episode 20. No. Episode 20 is going to be us trying to intercept a plane with a crop duster. No, with a helicopter, sorry. Why did I say crop duster? We're going to intercept a crop duster with a helicopter. Okay, so... about here will be good, I think. Yeah, it'll be fine. Turn on, lower. 4, seriously? Why did I even go get a new tractor? Wow, okay. Nerd rage. Why didn't you guys tell me? You could have told me through the comments. Dang it. No, I'm only joking. You couldn't have told me through the comments, but... 4 miles an hour. Who knew? Well, obviously I didn't. What giant software doesn't realize is tree planters in the real world do not go this slow. I would know. I've seen them work before. They go like double this speed, at least. Where's the other trees I want to see? We'll just pray we're staying straight here. Then we need to cultivate this field very badly. The weeds have taken over. As you can see, you're kind of like, oh, well, you don't say. The weeds have taken over. Yes, the weeds have taken over. So, I will have to get in here with the cultivator when these trees grow up a little bit so I can actually see where I'm going, because I don't want to run them over. I don't know if running them over does any damage to them, but I still don't want to run them over. I really wish this thing held more than one pallet at a time. That would be really handy. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see how this agroforestry thing turns out. We'll see if I made another stupid decision or what. So yeah, once we're done planting all the pallets that we got, which, yeah, it'll get us pretty close to the other side of the field, and this field doesn't have to be completely planted. It's okay if it's not. So, okay, shut that off. Lift it up. Yay! Top speed, please. There's the saplings right here. This little row. Okay. Back to the garden center to get another pallet. Okay. Hey, is it lightening up or is it just me? I don't know. Looked like it was lightening up. Yeah, this is cool. I've never done agroforestry before, aside from the fact that the planter moves at a lucratively slow speed, which those two words are not usually used together, but it's true. It's terribly slow. Refill. Alrighty. Back to Lay Farm. And then plant this row, so I think I'm gonna space this so that it'll get to the end of the field, and then then there'll be at least the last 3 rows will be evenly spaced. There's a crop duster. I don't know. How fast is that going? Is that can the helicopter that is in the shop go that quick? I don't know. I wonder what would happen if we put like the Big Bud 747 on this. That would be interesting. Okay, there's one sapling. It's hard for me to see the darn things. Okay, and there's the second one. So we want to go right about here. This is good. Turn on. Lower it down. Here we go. And now we wait. Actually, what I could do. Yeah, never mind. Never mind. So, I'm thinking we're gonna get like a Ponzi buffalo, which is not the Scorpion King, not the cheap one, not cheap as in money, as far as how easy it is to make money. Yeah, it's not the Scorpion King. The buffalo is just the one that'll haul logs. And I think I'll just cut them down, cut the trees down, strip them, and then cut them in half, and then and I'll do that all with a chainsaw, and then we can do the rest with the buffalo, and that'll make it a bit more legit. So actually, it might take us, now that I'm thinking about this, it might take us a couple episodes to harvest this field. So I think I'll save it for maybe the last 3 episodes, or no. Let me see. That would be 16, 17, 18, and 19 I'll probably save it for, and then 20 will be the entertaining try to intercept a plane with a helicopter video. Just playing around, trying to see what you can do. But we have 6 left, 6 saplings left. You would think a tractor that's this big would pull this thing faster, but maybe there's a limit on the planter itself of how fast it can go. Who knows? Who knows? This row's actually stayed pretty straight. I've actually kept the tractor straight for once. These weeds, they look as terrible little plants, destroying my field. Okay, lift it up, shut it off. Back over to the garden center. Wonder what happens if we hit one of the saplings. Does it even do anything? No, it doesn't do a thing. Maybe once it grows to its first stage, we'll see. Actually, I'm kind of curious. Does it even show up on the map here? Home field, 12. No, it doesn't. So we won't be able to check it, how much it's grown from the map. We'll have to do that by actually coming over here and checking on it, which won't be hard because we can always just park the planter, the sapling planter over there, and then just tab over to it when we feel like we need to check on it. Okay. Okay, we have 2 more pallets, I believe, and then we will be done. I realize this episode is getting a bit long. I normally try to aim for 20 to 30 minutes, and it's going to take longer than that. I know a lot of my episodes are way longer than that, because this is the type of game, if you have any version of Farming Simulator, whether it's Farming Simulator 13, 15, or 17, you'll know that it's a game where you just sit down and you can play it for hours and not stop. It's one of those games you can't just play it for 20, it's hard to play it for just 20 minutes and get anything done. So, back to the farm we go for another row of super slow planting. We have a darn smart tracks on it too. Shame, whatever. I'll stop ranting about that. So, back to the farm. So 20. So this is 20, 40, 60, 80, 100. We have 100 or 120 trees, something like that. And that's going to be a lot, especially for forestry and having to cut all those down. So, agroforestry might actually take up the rest of the series if we're not careful. So, okay, now we gotta make sure we know where the saplings are. There's one, there's another, there's another. So we'll put this down like right here. Then we'll do the last one on the end. It'll probably be the biggest row. That one will be. Or we could just leave part of that side unplanted and then just do grass. That's an option too. That's actually kind of interesting. The planter that planted our orchard didn't have a scooper like that. Now, down the field we go again. It's good it plants them a fair bit apart, too, because when they grow up, it's going to be pretty crowded. Crowded for sure. $4 miles an hour, so darn slow. I don't think I'm ever going to get over that fact. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. And the weeds, they have absolutely taken over this field, so I'm going to wait for the trees to grow up to their first stage so I can actually see them when I'm cultivating, and I'll cultivate the middles of the rows, and then I'll plant grass in there so weeds don't grow anymore. And then we can also use that for making hay if we want to do that, or we could just not ted it and make silage out of it. Because I know we sold our forage harvester, and that's the one other reason why I felt comfortable doing that, is because we can always mow the grass and not ted it, and then pick it up, and it'll be recognized as silage by the loading wagon, or whatever we pick it up with, as a matter of fact. But we've got 6 trees left. Now we've got 5 trees left. Then we'll zoom back over and get the last pallet, and we'll call it an episode. You know, this has been a relatively boring episode, but it's been a fun one for me because I've never done agroforestry before. So it's a whole new adventure. Whole new adventure. 2 more. 1 more. 0 more. Okay. So this whole headland is not going to be planted. And the last part of the field probably won't be planted either. We could probably fit 1 more pallet than what we bought, but I'm not going to burden you guys with doing that. I'll just leave it unplanted and just do grass, because it's no big deal. So back over to the garden center we go. Hopefully a train doesn't come through. Nope, okay. Trucking on through. Now we go over this way. Man, I've seen a lot of crop dusters this video. I haven't seen any F-18 fighters, though. Just these biplanes. They're kind of crop dusters, but they're more of a biplane. But they do use biplanes to do crop dusting. Which, if you're unfamiliar with that term, if you're not a farmer or whatever, it's basically a crop duster is a plane that is used to fly over a field and spread either fertilizer or pesticides on the crop from the air. If you're doing like corn or whatever, if you're farming corn, you want to hit it from above without having to drive through it and knock it all down. So that's what crop dusters are normally used for. Anyway, last pallet we've got here. Is this crop duster just flying back and forth? I bet that's what it's doing, is just flying back and forth across the map. Oh, what was I even thinking? What was I thinking? Why did I try to drive through that? I don't know. That's a fence, Garrett. You can't drive through fences. Oh, there's a train. That's what I love about this map. While it may have its glitches as far as facilities that work or don't work, it does have a lot of interactive other vehicles moving around, whereas most maps just have cars and maybe trains that just work when you send them off. This map has trains that go through regularly, and as you see, as you can tell, planes, biplanes, you've got the F-18 fighters, etc. And so that's what I like about this map, as well as the setting that it's in. It's Western. I like Western. Okay. Sapling, so we'll go down right about here. No, that's way too close. Where's that sapling? Show me again. Okay, it's right there. Weed. Yeah, right here will be fine. So yeah, we'll be darn close to planting the whole thing. So, turn that on, lower it, and here we go. Last pass of the 4-mile-an-hour slow as heck planter. He's like, I think I can, I think I can, I think I can. Well, I think you can do it too, but I think you can do it faster as well. Here we go through the sapling. Poof. I don't know why I did that. I really don't know why I did that. There's the biplane again. Biplane, crop duster. Goes flying over us again. What I have noticed about this map is that the planes, they turn, but they don't roll. So they use their yaw, but they don't roll when they turn. Which planes, obviously, they roll when they turn. So that's one thing I have noticed with the planes. But other than that, they look spectacular and they work really well. So, yeah, we are almost done with this job. Almost done. And so, yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this episode so far. I certainly have, because obviously this is my first time doing agroforestry, as you could tell by the stupid mistakes I made in the beginning of the video. But I hope you I hope you have enjoyed, because this is almost over. Hope you have enjoyed the video nevertheless, with us planting this field. It's gonna look interesting for sure. A field full of pine trees. It for sure will look interesting. And it will look good, and it'll look even better once we get grass planted in the middle of the trees. Actually, I don't know. Can you? I probably should have I probably could have planted these in grass, so I could have planted the whole field with grass and then planted the saplings. But, you know, who cares? It'll work anyway. Because I don't think we're going to do much with hay anyway. Alrighty, that is the last sapling, so we'll lift the thing out of the ground, shut it off, and that's going to do it for this episode. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like, because it really helps out my channel a lot. And if you really liked it, maybe think about subscribing to keep up to date with all of the awesome content coming out on my channel every single day. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and until the next one, I'll see you later. Goodbye.